thanks for joining me again today in another video for my Project Live Catch Up Friday video series. So for today I've got week 40 for you, so let's get started. So I'm going to mainly be using the Calico Project Live kit called Wink Wink, and this one is from October 2015. Now what you didn't see me doing is I just punch out a hexagon from using a viscous hexagon punch. And I believe it's a medium one rather than, I couldn't actually, well actually no, I think it's a large one. I couldn't actually find an extra large, so I decided to just kind of use that as a template. And yeah, and I kind of just measure out away from the hexagon piece that I've got. And I think it's about half an inch away from the actual, the template itself. And I'm just trimming that off. I'm just cutting it off using just a piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to be using that as part of my title to stick down, just to create my title. And that's the hexagon itself, and you saw just briefly the hexagon punch. And I'm just using the alphabet stickers that came in the kit. And I just want to, what I'm planning to do is just to spell out the word 40. So start from the middle and then go to the side, just so I can make sure that the word is essentially symmetrically located in the middle. And then I am planning to just stamp the dates, so the start and the end, but I'm just going to stamp it 3 times, just go to the top and then 3 times at the bottom for the end date. So and I'm just using the Project Live date stamp from Becky Higgins, and the ink is the VersaFine black ink. I believe it's called Jet Black. This is my go-to ink, to be honest. I think it works really well, unless it's a porous kind of surface, like a photo or those kind of thing. I tend to just use this. And then I'm just sticking that down using my foam dots. And I'm actually using Stampin' Up! Foam dots, just in case you're wondering. I got them ages ago, the last ages. I think this is my last pack, so I might have to buy some more. I might probably get some from American Crafts when our local craft store goes on sale. And now I'm just choosing, I guess, a card, 3 or 4 cards, and just thinking how I'm going to decorate a bunch of photos that's on this page. So I first start by going through a bunch of 3 or 4 cards that are in the kit. And now I'm thinking of using this, I'm cutting this 3 or 4 card up, thinking of using this card, but I believe I'm actually not going to be using it, to be honest. I was planning to use it to decorate the top right photo, and when I try to place that on, I felt like it covers too much of the photo itself. So I decided to go well, ditch that idea, I guess. So I decided to just use the excess, just a cut up piece that from a 3x4 card that I got ages ago from a Calico kit. I go with something simple, and I stuck down that the star kind of vellum sticker that came in the kit, and just I'm doing some simple journaling on it. And now I'm just deciding how to, I guess, doing some journaling on that 3x4 card. And that 3x4 journaling card is actually from Calico kit, and it just says, "You had me." And essentially just talking about the fish and chip shop, the photo which is on the right of that journaling card. And because the title says "You had me," so I decided to stick down that heart, wooden heart embellishment that I purchased from Calico a while ago. And now I'm just thinking, I want to decorate this photo, and I decided to go with something quite simple, which is just to stick down a bunch of labels, maybe word phrase stickers as well. So I started with this yellow label, which I printed out from a digital file from Calico, and then cut it up using my silhouette. And then I also stuck down this the chipboard word, I think it's a phrase sticker, which I purchased. To be honest, I think it came in a Calico kit, but I can't remember which one exactly. It's pretty old. It just said "Weekend Bliss," and I just wrote down a couple of journaling, a few words in there. And I was thinking how I'm going to decorate more of these photos, and so I decided to go with this. I think it's a basic grey kind of post-it kind of embellishment. It's actually called, I think it's Paint Flags. It's really old though, so unless you already have that in your stash, you're probably not going to be able to get it anywhere. Any tags will do, to be honest, and I just stuck that down the middle. I was also sticking down this blue label, which is similar to that yellow one to the left of it. I actually purchased from Calico, and it's a digital file, and then using my silhouette to cut that out. I stuck down the vellum star, those stickers. I decided to go with 3 this time. I actually like those to use odd number of elements essentially on a page, so that's what I did there. And now I'm just doing some journaling directly onto that. It's essentially a post-it, to be honest, this embellishment piece. I actually had to put some glue underneath it just to make sure that that's stuck down well, behind the scene obviously. And now I am just thinking about decorating this photo. I don't really have much to say anymore about this side of the page, so I decided to just go with a simple card just to take it easy. It was a nice weekend, so I decided to go with that one. I decided to do some clustering of stars, so I went through a bunch of the star elements in my stash, and all of them are actually from Calico. And now I'm just moving on to the right side of the page. I'm not sure whether, actually, one question for you guys, if I'm not sure whether you think this the speed of this video is still too fast. I toned it down a little bit, just mainly because there was a comment and asked me to kind of slow it down, which I'm really grateful for feedback or anything like that. So if you still think this is too fast or you think it's too slow, please let me know. I'm more than happy to to adjust the speed accordingly, just so that it really it's good for you guys. So. And sorry, while I was talking, I stuck down a stamped piece of vellum, which I actually stamped, I think last week. So I just stamped a label and directly onto a piece of vellum and then cut that up. And now I'm just moving on to this photo down here. I just used the label that came in the kit. It's just a silver one, which I think it said, "It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood," and I stuck down a wooden heart there. Now I'm just sticking down this tag, which I got from my local scrapbooking store when I was going out of business. I got a bunch of them, so it's essentially just a simple small tag, and I'm just going to be doing some journaling directly on top of it. I was thinking I want to decorate it, but I kind of went away from that idea. I decided to go with something simple, and just doing some journaling directly onto that tag there. And I'm just working on this wooden piece that says "Terrific." Once again, this is from Calico as well. Most of my tiny wooden embellishments are actually from Calico. So what I'm planning to do is just using a, sorry the camera is going a little bit off at the moment. I'm just going to emboss it using white embossing powder, and the embossing powder I'm using is the Ranger ultra fine or extra fine white embossing powder. I only have one, to be honest. If I have a less fine one, I probably would have used that. But given that I only have one, I decided to emboss it twice. So emboss it using a Versamark ink, and then using the embossing powder. And I stick that directly back onto the tub that contains my embossing powder, and then just heat emboss that again. And now I'm just leaving it for it to cool. And now I'm just going through a bunch of 3x4 cards just to kind of fill in the 2 spots that I've got missing. I'm actually going to go through a few of the cards, and I couldn't actually work out which one I actually want. So I think I'll end up, essentially modifying a card. So I decided to use the white portion of that, that 304 card there, and stick directly on top of this another 304 card, which I like, but it didn't have enough journaling spots. So I decided to kind of decorate that using kind of essentially 3 strips of words or phrases, etc. And sorry, sentences. And so I decided to just use two rolls of washi tape and then a bunch of word phrase stickers. And these word phrase stickers are actually from Amy Tan. I believe they're from her earlier one, which I think it's from Stitch, I believe. They're old though, so any word phrase you got in your stash, I think work with this technique. So now looking at it, I think it looks fine with just 2 strips, but I will actually go with a 3rd one, just mainly because I like the odd number style. So I'm just sticking down another strip of washi tape, and it just said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's just all the days of the week. And then the white one is actually, I believe it's from I think it's from an Ali Edwards kit, I believe. And then it just said good times and let's do this, etc. And I'm just talking about the photo on the right of this journaling card, just talking about the fact that I made this lava cake, which didn't actually work out, but we still enjoyed it. So, and I was just taking this the wooden piece and wooden embellishment down. I leave that out just for now, just mainly because I want to make sure that the glossy accent kind of glue that in place before sticking that in and removing it. And now I'm just kind of thinking about what I'm going to do next in terms of that journaling card there. I decided to go with this, a journaling card from a core kit called, I believe it's called Happy, from the Becky Higgins Project Live kit. And I just stuck down that wooden camera there from the Calico. So here's some close up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it. And if you want YouTube to let you know when my next video comes out, please subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!